Hello again, we are back. You can probably tell in my tone of my voice that I'm literally back from my run. A remote play together pop-up came up. Oh, interesting. So we're on a 6-win streak. I'm a wee bit tired, but I just got back. Feel like it was longer than it should be, but here I am. I'm back at the whatever. Woods again? Crossroads again, that's right. MJRK0PXQ. Yeah, I had a very productive run. I'm still like trying to catch up with whatever. It's kind of hard to think because it's like not only I was like exerting myself, but it was like cold and windy. And I had shorts and stuff on prior to stepping outside. I didn't know what the weather was. I just wanted to be surprised because it looked cloudy. I said, it might be a little cold, and yeah, I was right, kinda. It was colder than usual. And now I'm back. So I was the only one wearing shorts and a t-shirt. There was like one person outside. It was this guy. He was just wearing shorts, of course. Had his backpack and stuff. But then like he was wearing a long sleeve shirt. I'm like, okay. Couldn't you just at least wear a t-shirt while you're at it if you're tough? You coward. Me, I just withstood it, even though my hands were starting to freeze. That's weird, like my hands are starting to freeze, but my legs wasn't. Or my arms. Yeah, I did a few sprints and stuff like that, and jogging and stuff. I'm not doing well with this run right now, but we'll mosey on through. I think eventually I'll start to like decompress from this run, and well, not from this run, but decompress from this whatever this exercise, kind of rest. I don't know. I was just thinking about glutes and thighs and stuff, and maybe a little bit more context would be much needed. So like for the past week, I've been doing weighted. Man, I'm tired. Weighted lunges, and I've only did it for about a week so far. Like not every day for a week, but every other day. Like the first time I did them, like I had no problem going up these stairs afterwards. But then when I was going downstairs, it felt like, I don't know, my legs were kind of locking up or something, and the muscles. I don't know. I mean, it tells me it's like, you're not used to this. This sucks. Stop. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna stop. And anyways, I've been doing it for about a week, and I'm already noticing a noticeable size difference in my glutes and my thighs. They're much more muscular and they're much more juicy, so to speak. And maybe that's a little graphic, but you know. Now I'm running into this. Oh, this is not a nice room. There we go. I'm running into the issue now to where some of my pants can't fit me because of that. So it's like the opposite of being fat. It's like the issue of just building muscle around my legs and butt. I mean, it's not an issue. I think it's a benefit, really, because like that helps so much with stabilization and. What is it, boy? Did Jimmy fall down the well? See, I don't understand why it does that. Is it just like something to kind of like prevent it from being too powerful to like trick you? I would think that'd be like a trapdoor or something, or a whatever. Crawl space, I mean. No. Need to buff you too to make you like hit these enemies. When you aimlessly run around, fly around, and mostly useless in some rooms, most rooms. Cracker Jacks. They're crackers for jackins. I don't know. That I had something, I guess not. Wowzer, Scoob. I don't know. Whatever. This is slightly better, I guess. Jinkies! I haven't said that show in years. I mean, they're constantly making reboots and stuff, and I'm way too old for that. I guess they made a live-action one last year called Scoob or something. I don't know how that is. It might be good. I don't know. Then again, they screwed up a lot of like movies anymore. Ghostbusters 3. Excuse me, man. Catching a cold now? I never seen the movie, but you know, I've heard a lot of bad things about it. So speaking of glutes and stuff, since I'm on the topic of, you know, butts and stuff, so when I was in high school, I was doing obviously a lot of like gym class, swimming stuff, like volleyball and all that. And I was at my locker or something. My memory's so fuzzy. Actually, no, that's one memory. It might have been after the fact. So there's this one other memory I had. Some girl or something in high school. I forgot the name. I don't know who the heck it was. Like, it's all a blur to me. Might have been an acid dream. I don't know. Even though I don't do acid. Stay in school, kids. but stay clean, kids. Anyways, so she like walked up to me and was like, "You have a very cute butt," you know, just telling me it just matter of factly, and I'm like, I don't know how to react. I just said thanks. That's it. I don't think much of it. And then later on, like a group of them was like passing by me as I was in my locker, and it was like touching my glutes and giggling about it, and I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm not bothered. I'm not perturbed. No, I got angry and I scolded them and tell them, how dare you. Rock and roll cursed you. Tainted your soul. Baptism in the hellfires. No, nothing like that. First they allowed dancing in the school, and now they're allowing music. When I was a kid, there was no music. We just chased dogs with sticks. No, but seriously though, it's like, I didn't mind. Why should I mind? I mean, I was almost an adult at that point. They won't really do anything for us, unfortunately. Oh, well, that gives us some range. As much as I like the other one, Jacob's Ladder, like, for this character, we don't have too much wiggle room. Of course, you're obviously not seeing as much of that anymore with women doing that. Well, I guess I was in high school. It's different. Like, no woman's gonna come up randomly at broad daylight out of nowhere in public. I mean, some do, but I mean, I mean, in the sense it's like you're gonna see a lot less of that activity compared to like, you know, out of high school. Oh, that reminds me of dances and stuff. They're mostly grinding, including me. But because most of us didn't really know how to dance, and it's like so the women and the guys, you know me and all that, just getting into it with that. The hell I mean, what the hell? What else we do? I mean, like, just stand there awkwardly. Perhaps I'm getting a little too far in this bit. I don't know, dances were something, I guess. I mean, there was, like, whenever Soulja Boy was, like, playing, only very few students knew how to, like, do the Soulja Boy dance. The Superman that hoe, or something like that. I forgot the lyrics. But that was like one of the popular songs they were playing like repeatedly, constantly. And yeah, the other ones too, and I'm blanking on them for the life of me. That was the only one that stood out. I think Soulja Boy was like the most fun because like a lot of us got really into it the most, and I mean they had some slow dances if I recall too, slow songs. I mean they're okay. I mean why not, you know? We didn't have too many explicit choices either for that school, because it's gonna poison our youth and corrupt our society. I just keep going on this like this this persona of like spiritually pure with this. I was a DARE student. Yeah, I did, shit. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Yeah, I drink coffee, what's your point? Not trying to be political or anything, but it's like, I'm just showing the irony of like, anything can be a drug, and we're trying to be drug-free. I had my fair share of alcohol and stuff. Alcohol is good in moderation, and I'm not advocating you to like go out and go for it. If you're of the age and you have some understanding and you don't have any underlying health issues and just, you know, a laundry list of what ifs and do's and don'ts and, you know, whatever. I'm not going through an eternity to tell you whether this is good or bad. You just make your life choices and be with that. Peace be with you. But I've had some experiences over the years, good and bad with them. Nothing to where it ended up with me in trouble. Like, well, no, not in trouble, but like, when I get a wee bit like tipsy, or a little too tipsy, I'm a little bit more honest. And a lot more sociable. A lot more flirty and stuff, and so like, Oktoberfest of like a couple of years ago, I I got really into the occasion, and well, I said some things that I don't remember. I guess I was talking to this girl who was at the counter, and I was just hitting on her hard, I guess, and I forgot all about that. Like, oh, well, I mean, that's fine. And then my sister's telling me, yeah, but you were like commenting on her glutes and stuff, and I'm like, oh, well, then it's something else. He's like, yeah, and you're real loud about it. I'm like, oh, wow. Oh, well, I mean, I think she should take that as a compliment. At least I didn't, like, say anything negative. This is one time we ran into someone at a gas station, and I was kind of... No, actually, I ran into someone else before we ran into another person. And she was just being all huffy and puffy about... Oh, actually, no, that's the second person. Yeah, I'm kind of drifting here. She was just kind of like... Yeah, she was just kind of huffy puffy. She was like, you know, up in arms or something, angry about something. And was arguing with my brother about something, and just something little spat she had. Oh, I died. Okay. We'll try this again one more time. Actually, you know what? Let's try another because as much as he's kind of an easy guy, like, nah, we lost our streak. It's fine. Be merciful. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. GM618LQ8. Hope this is not too long of an episode. Okay, that's a start. So anyways, as I was saying, ran into a woman there. She was getting alcohol, and I was like, you know, letting her know, I was like, hey, you should get some, and I was intoxicated too. I was like, hey, you should get some vodka. She's like, you're gross. And I'm like, no, if you just mix it with some orange juice, like, it's pretty good. So, just gave her that piece of advice and stuff, and chatted a little bit. And that was that. No harm, no foul, you know. Passing my little piece of wisdom. After I had some vodka and orange juice earlier at a bowling alley. I had a little too much. I had to ask my brother to, like, get me some extra orange juice, and I had to keep asking it to mask the flavor. Because I didn't like the taste of alcohol so much. And, yeah, so that was that. And, man, what else? Like, of course, vodka hit me faster and harder. Bigger, faster, stronger. And we were trying to look for places to eat too, and it was like near the holidays, and couldn't. I mean, there was no strip club because of COVID. There was nothing. Everybody was just home, just minding their business. Oh, I'm hearing. I was trying to figure out what that noise was at first outside. I have a bunch of like tow trucks out there, like towing everybody's vehicles because it's one of those days where the city's supposed to come by and trim all these trees. And you had like a few of these cars for some reason, like parked there anyways, and they're just towing every one of them. kudos to them. I mean, as much as like I have mixed feelings about like tow drivers, you know, picking up cars and stuff. But I think, you know, a good chunk of them, or like most of them really, they're not really out to get you. They're just doing their jobs, you know? And they're trying to like, I mean, especially stuff like this, like, you know, like, it's an issue where it's like, okay, I gotta think here for a second. Maybe. I don't know why I did this. I thought I saw the tin and rock earlier, but whatever. But you come with this dilemma. It's like you either tell these vehicles that they're not supposed to be there within a certain period of time to do these tree trimming services, so they don't get tangled up in the wires and cause all sorts of havoc or whatnot. Or you leave the cars there and have all the branches come down, and then they try to come at you with some kind of a lawsuit. Like, tow 'em. Especially if they just can't even read. Like, I mean, they know how to read. Obviously. All that ways they want to be doing that. And a multitude of them doing that. Not just one. I can understand one maybe just like missing it or something. But when you got like multiple people doing that, then you know like there is some messing around going on. You're not absolved by these rules of the land, my good sir. Anyways, going back to glutes. I mean, I don't really have much wisdom when it comes to glutes. I mean, they're everywhere, you know. Flat ones, big ones, juicy ones, muscular ones, you know. Even ones that are just so darn big, like you don't know if it's a glute or not. When I was in grade school, we did a lot of glute exercises. And we learned about the gluteus maximus, and I think that's implying, you know, short for glutes for your butt. And yeah, we learned about it in grade school, and we did some exercises to work those out. Must have paid off, because like when I got to high school, like I got some compliments. But, now my glutes are like just becoming bigger than ever, you know, with all this running and stuff. And yeah, running, and I've been doing those lunges, weighted lunges. I heard weighted lunges, even though they're tougher and they work out your thighs and stuff a lot more. Like, there's a huge benefit because, like, I'm really not going to take that item. Curse this ghost. Get away from me. I'm spooked. Yeah, as I was saying, what was I saying? Something about glutes. Oh yeah, so as a result, when you're working harder, of course, you're building a lot more muscle. And you know what? If my glutes get so fat from this, you know, not fat. If they get so like muscular and stuff like that, and I have to get new pants, you know, so be it. I'm gonna have some buff legs, and it's gonna make things so much easier on my back and everything else, especially with running, sprints and stuff. I've already been noticing a huge difference with my sprinting. Not as much leg pains and stuff. Work out these buns. I mean, thick thighs save lives, you know? Bet we can't keep stomping for the next floor. One can dream. I used to be a fat kid a few times. I guess speaking of glutes, thighs and stuff. I was a little doughboy a couple of times, and yeah, I mean, I've been thin for about 5 years so far. So I mean, I found a way to keep that off of me, and I mean, I have a little bit left, just a little bit, but it's nothing significant. It's what it was, you know, years ago. I just need to, like, you know, stay off the sugar and stuff, because I get off and on. I get on keto, off keto and stuff, but then it's been lately so much to where it's like I've been doing it too much, and I kind of built up. Plus, I wasn't exercising, so it all adds up over time. So that's my dilemma. But yeah, I've been losing some weight. It's going down. Expect on keto, you're gonna lose it pretty quickly. Gotta replace that with some muscle. Telling some people around town, I was like, yeah, I went out exercising, you know, this day and stuff. It's like, it's cold out. I'm like, yeah, but the thing is, if I keep making that excuse, it's cold out. Like, it's been cold out for like a few days so far, right? If I make that excuse of it's cold out, that's like 2 days worth of running, plus, like, you know, doing my walks for like groceries and stuff. I should have used that. Whatever, we got a strength card for this. Well, nope. Second thought, you keep your devil deal. That was just an insult. Now, if I had like swallowed penny or something, like, yeah, absolutely. But you have betrayed my trust, sir, and for that I'm just gonna move on from this floor. So, oh, and then an angel deal. Now, this doesn't help us with our health situation, but it's a little fly generator instead. So, it's a little something. Not what I wanted completely, but you know, the thought that counts, I guess. Could have gave me a freaking Sacred Heart or something, but you know, it's alright, it's alright. We just need to improve our damage and have a little bit more extra defense. I keep popping that for some reason. Man, what else? Like, I mean, heck, I even had good glutes and thighs and stuff when I was doing a lot of baseball. Of course. Because we're doing, like, I think we did some runs. And then we did, of course, like a lot of practice with, like, throwing and pitching and whatever. I only pitched for one game, come to think of it. One game. I practiced one game. Why? Because I haven't been used to pitching. Because not many people give me much of a chance of pitching, and they did for one, well, not for one game. What am I thinking? So like for one round or whatever. So not even one game. So whatever. Because I was mostly in the backfield and stuff. I don't know which part. Doing whatever. And in high school, well, yeah. So I think grade school all the way through high school, we were doing like crunches and setups and stuff like that. And of course, I found out like many years after I graduated high school, like all that stuff is bad for you, like really bad for you. Because like what it does to your body and stuff, like super negatively. But people at the time is like, oh, they're not gonna do anything bad. Good for you. It didn't really do much for you, really. You don't build much muscle doing that, or lose like much weight and stuff. You can't really target parts of your body for weight loss. It's more in the lines of muscle. Like planks would be a far better way to like lose weight and work out your whole body as opposed to like crunches. Honestly. I think it's just one of the laziest exercises I had to do when I was a kid. And then like, yeah, we did that. We also did stretching, which I've heard doing stretches before an exercise is supposedly not good for you. I'm not sure entirely if that's the case or not. There's a kind of mixed research. But, I mean, I didn't do it when I went to run, so I guess I didn't need it. Now, I did posture exercises, which is a little different. There's certain stretches, but it also strengthens your posture, of course, and also like, oh, okay. It also strengthens like some muscles that are weak. And it fixes any imbalances, and it works. And I've got that as a recommendation from a chiropractor. He knows his stuff. Like, I mean, it works out your glutes too, and your thighs. Because like, that's a critical point to have strengthened and like in shape and stuff. And in order to have a good posture, you gotta have some good glutes. This room's kind of nasty here. Are you kidding me? Okay. We need like nuns have it and stuff. We couldn't get that battery on that floor. It kind of reminds. I just thought of something too. It kind of reminds me of. Okay, I had a feeling. And I have a feeling we might get a blank card. I knew it! I freaking knew it! I freaking knew it! I freaking knew it! Okay. Well, I don't know if we would be able to take it or not at that point. Okay. There's some money there. Because of, like... we're set up. I mean, should I just roll with, like... with that? Not have... win a nickel? That's kind of dangerous, but I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, we can get free devil deals if we can get them. But that's if we can get them, and that's if we don't lose any health. And with Holy Mantle, like, that gives us much more protection. Okay, let's see here. So we'll go here. You know what? We didn't even have to use the bomb. What am I thinking? My mind's not up to par right now. So we'll take this. Just get a little, like, creative here. Because I really do want devil deals. The only thing we can't take is, like, a 2-heart one. Unless we find a Judas's tongue. So that reduces, like, the heart requirements. Oh, no, we can take 2. Because if we take 2, right? And if we pop the blank card just in time, then what happens is... Oh, boy. Oh, this is interesting, isn't it? What happens is it gives us the oh, why am I blanking, darn it? So it'll give us like just 1 heart. That's the only, like, downside. So this is interesting, isn't it? So it's firing 3 shots at once instead of, like, in the row. That's actually pretty nifty, actually. I'm, like, trying to figure out where the heck this is going. All right, gotta be careful here. Okay, we did not get it, huh? So we get health, but a bunch of flies. Okay, let's go back to the shop and see what's in there real quick. I think there was another reroll thing. I think there is. Yeah, glutes, you need them. Those juicy glutes. I should have picked that up before the fight. Or before, yeah, whatever. Oh, I got a little bit of a hip pain. Just a little bit. I might have, like, exerted myself a little too much, but it's fine. It's not that painful. It's just a little sore. I'll live. I've had worse pain than this. I guess, like, in high school, we also did some lunges too. And then grade school, we did, of course, you know, stretching and stuff. And, well, come to think of it, so stretching is pretty useful. It is useful. What am I thinking? So, like, it's only useful to an extent if you're not, you know, stretching something out before you go exercise, let's just say. And oh my word. Okay. Well, this is gonna get interesting here. We're gonna have to be extra careful. Oh, hello there. Goodbye. Oh, I was expecting money, but you have betrayed my trust. Oh, well, we might die here. Uh-oh, spiders! Oh, boy. Okay, let's see. We'll try one more run. What is my time on here so far? We got the lost, huh? Okay. We're at 38 minutes. Okay. I think that should be doable, maybe? 64QRQVNS. I know some of you probably don't want to watch this video too long. Okay, this will be our last attempt here. Anyways, as I was saying, we used to do stretches and stuff in school. Stretches are actually benefit. There's lots of benefits in stretching, except for, like, maybe doing for some exercises like running and stuff. From what I read, at least. Like I said before, That reminds me of a meme. So like, so there was this kids show on PBS I used to watch when I was little. Call it Arthur, and they had like a book series and all sorts of stuff with it. The Czar of Ark or whatever. And I remember this meme some like several years ago. It was like Arthur's like that blank is fat, referencing the derogatory term of for glutes, for butts. Just came to my mind. And it used to. I'm like, I think it's still around. It's probably not as prevalent as what it used to be. So like Arthur spawned a lot of these memes like many years after the show started coming on TV. They still making. They're still making like episodes, I guess, and movie specials and all sorts of stuff. And it came to the point when I was younger, like I guess the original voice actor for Arthur, something happened to him or whatever. I guess like for some reason they went back in all these older episodes and redid his voice. Kind of like they did with Destiny, the game Destiny, with Peter Dinklage or something like that. He was playing like the ghost. As a voice he was voice acting as the ghost, and the game. And something happened where he didn't want to do it anymore, and then I think they were trying to like, or he was trying to be like, I don't know what was going on. Maybe it was like something with like property rights or something with his voice. And well, someone had a fit, either Bungie or Activision or somebody had a fit. To the point it's like, okay, we're gonna like change this whole voice thing from the campaign and pretend it didn't happen. And then they kind of did something very similar with Destiny 2, where like they made it to a free to play, and then like they changed the story even more instead of like the original thing with the Cabal. And I died again. I would die again. One more time. Come on. RBLE199Y. Okay, one more time. Jeez. I'm like not up my game right now. I don't know if it's just this exercise, this post-exercise is throwing me off, or I'm just sucking right now. The dead bird. That doesn't do anything for me. Anyways. Yeah, kind of like that. And it's so like, so with this Arthur stuff, and I see it all the time. Well, not all the time, I used to see it a lot. Just randomly on the internet. It's like people would like make Arthur like really gangster and stuff, all of these tattoos, and they do like splices of like the original show, and they put a lot of profanity, and they edit it to such a way like he's just like OG. Just stuff like that. And it came to a point where like these animators on YouTube were like making this very adverse stuff. Animations of when they were adults or something. They still do that kind of stuff. And just that meme about butts and stuff like that. It's just pretty hilarious. Just man, like the things that people come up with memes and cultures and stuff anymore, it's just like tickles me. Like they had one about like the cat, of course, with the table and being yelled at by a woman. One. I mean, yeah, it was pretty. I mean, I thought that was pretty good too. But then, of course, you know how memes are. They just die and they're forgotten, and tucked away, and then something else replaces it. I mean, that's just novelty. Oh man, I get hiccups now. What's going on here? I shouldn't be having hiccups. And what else? I had kind of a storyline of butts and thighs, huh? Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, I guess like when I lost some weight, of course, I didn't have many clothes to wear because a lot of them were just really baggy and stuff. So I had to find some clothes and stuff and deal with that for a bit. And now it's like I'm getting back to a healthier weight again, and it's like now I have to look for clothes that are a little bigger for me because of muscles coming in some more. It's like, oh, I can't find a balance. That's fine though. Okay, so we've got some battery charges here. I mean, I could re-roll. I might re-roll again in that room. Perhaps. Just seeing what we got here. That's it. I want you to hit me. We live in society. Whatever that means. Go in here. Nah. And seeing that we got 2 charges, we'll use one for the item room one more time. And then we'll use the other one for the devil. Oh, we got 2 of these. Never mind. Well, forget what I said. We're going to use 2 for this room because we might get Ipecac. A little dangerous, but it's damage. Ooh, you know what? That's close enough. Whatever. I mean, kinda. This is a nice little get. I don't want to get something weird that's like, I don't want it. It's good enough. And then we can just use this for one of the 2, like, boss fight items. Like, whatevers. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, glutes. You gotta get those glutes. What else? Like, exercisey, glutey, butts thing. I mean, take care of your butt, PSA, you know? Take care of your thighs and your body and stuff. Mainly your butt and your thighs, otherwise, like, everything else starts falling apart, like your posture. I had kind of a bad posture last year until, like, I learned about, oh my word, that's even worse. I can't re-roll that again, so I'm just gonna have to take it. Yeah, it wasn't until last year I learned about, like, posture exercises from my chiropractor is like, do these. Do these every day, and if you're sore one day, just take a day off, but just keep doing them. Just once a day, and man, just something simple as that was like really special. As opposed to this one chiropractor who wanted to, charge me $700 or $800 instead of doing one procedure, like every time, and refuse to charge my insurance. That's a different ball game. You have lose my customer experience. I'm not going to give you 5 stars on Google or a Yelp review. You don't even deserve one. Even if it was a negative review, I'd still not give it to them. Okay. Alrighty. So that makes it up. Somebody stop him. He's not making a review after visiting a place. Someone stop him. We need these reviews. You make me. Okay. So how does this run look? It looks better. We got a way to re-roll trashy items. To an extent. Got better chances. Now could we like have re-rolled the devil deal items? Yeah, but this is a really good setup right here. Extra damage, and then we got it. I think Incubus. Because I think Succubus is the one that just bobs around like a DVD screensaver screen. I don't know. Something like that. So we might take the compass if we get enough money here. Might as well just fight him. Ah, he's not too bad, and this is the one that spawns stuff, so we got to be careful here. But with all these holy light shots, that should take care of the issue a little bit easier here. Okay. 77% down the toilet. That's fine. We got a nice tiers upgrade. Yeah, glutes, like, of course women are more conscious about their glutes than men, I guess. I'm more conscious with them now because with mine. I mean, obviously women's too, but I'm more conscious with mine now the past week because like they're exploding with strength. And I don't mind them. I don't mind, building that up to, for health reasons. Not having an office butt or something like that instead, just all flabby and flat. That's what they call it, the office butt. And when you're sitting way too long, you're not exercising and you're eating junk and just a bunch of stuff. Forget that. It all affects you. But it's what makes the world go round, even the cheeks. What we got here? Oh, look at that Stompy. Is it good for this setup? Probably not, but like, it's good to have like a way to like crack into things. Okay. So this run's looking really good. That reminds me of another, like, kind of a meme video from, like, 06 or 07. Power Thirst.
Ace of Diamonds.
Power Thirst. Rocket Edition. That's the second one. But, like, it was like, these are not your dad's buns. These are, or is it dad's buns or puns? Something like that. It's like turbo puns or turbo buns or something like that. So we're going to be a little shy, coin shy of getting that compass, which is unfortunate. Rest in pizza. S in the chat. Ooh. Yes! That's useless. That's also useless. Why did I pick it up? Oh well. At least it's out of the item pool. I mean, the first one was definitely not going to have any use by any means. What the heck was I saying? Oh yeah, Power Thirst. Godberry, king of the juice. Yeah. But then as time was going on with these, like, was a college humor back in like '08, started collaborating with the original guy and making something which was okay, but of course, you know, the original is never going to be replicated. I have very similar effects to the original. And this is kind of slowing down a little bit. I don't know what's going on here. Why is it slow? Is it just my hefty talk is just causing this to like go spastastic here? What's going on? Yeah, and by the time like after that one came out, then they had another one, and then at that point it was just like, okay, stop. This is actually really bad. This is not any good anymore. That's what kind of sucks. It's like you get these memes and stuff like that out there. They're like really good original stuff. Oh, we're dead. Okay. As I was saying, the computer's slowing down and stuff. I'm blaming my computer, not my poor skills in this game. I've got excuses, and just to deflect like my lack of Isaac skills. Yeah, stupid computer. That's what it is. But no, I was gonna finish with this last bit. It's like sometimes with these memes and cultural phenomenon, someone tries to create like a niche or something. You have these things that kind of come up. It's like, oh, we're going to try and make it better and even greater. That's what happened with sequels too in movies and television shows. They get progressively worse or just completely worse right off the bat. So it is what it is. So yeah, just take care of your glutes out there, people, and your thighs and whatever. And like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.